might not believe this, but there are a few simple drinks, things you probably already have in your kitchen, that can actually help repair and protect your eyes while you sleep. Sounds too good to be true, right? But let me ask you something very real. Have you ever woken up in the morning and thought, why do my eyes feel worse than they did last night? Not tired, not just puffy, but dry, gritty, burning, or even too blurry to read the morning paper. Like your eyes aged while you were sleeping. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Many of my patients over 60 say the exact same thing. They say things like, I sleep through the night, but in the morning, my eyes are so dry I can barely open them. I used to enjoy reading the headlines with coffee, now I need eye drops first. Or, I gave up driving at night. I just can't trust my vision anymore. And what's really happening is this. Your eyes aren't healing overnight like they used to. After 60, the body's natural repair cycle, especially in delicate areas like the retina and optic nerve, slows down. Circulation weakens. Moisture drains faster. And instead of rest helping your eyes recover, they're slowly breaking down while you sleep. That's why waking up feels worse than going to bed. And here's the part most people never think about. What you drink before bed could be silently making it worse, or finally giving your eyes what they need to recover. No, I'm not talking about fancy supplements, surgeries, or expensive prescriptions. Just simple, natural drinks, safe enough to sip at night, but powerful enough to support vision repair while you sleep. If this is your first time here, I'm Dr. James Porter. I've spent over 30 years helping older adults stay independent, sharp, and strong. And if you're over 60 and care about protecting your vision, welcome. Feel free to subscribe, we're in this together. In this video, I'll show you exactly what to drink before bed to wake up with clearer, more comfortable eyes. And what to avoid so you're not making things worse without knowing it. Let's start. One of the biggest reasons your eyes don't feel refreshed in the morning is inflammation. It builds up quietly, day after day. From sunlight, from staring at screens, from blood sugar swings, even from poor sleep itself. And when that inflammation hangs around, it does real damage. It dries the eyes out. It makes tiny blood vessels stiffen and close up. And it slows down the body's ability to repair delicate tissues in the retina and cornea. That's why the first drink I recommend at night, especially for my patients who wake up with gritty, burning, or blurry eyes, is something warm, gentle, and golden. It's called turmeric milk. It's made with a spice you probably already know. One that's been used for centuries, not just for cooking, but for healing. It's called turmeric. But more importantly, what's in turmeric is something called curcumin. Now don't worry about the science sounding complicated, because it's not. Curcumin is simply the part of turmeric that fights inflammation. And not just in your joints or muscles, but inside your eyes. See, your eyes are full of tiny blood vessels. And when those get inflamed, they can't deliver oxygen and nutrients where they're needed. Especially during sleep, when the eyes are supposed to go into repair mode. Curcumin helps keep those vessels relaxed and open. It helps prevent the stiffening that comes with age. And it supports the delivery of moisture and antioxidants to the retina while you sleep. One patient of mine, Jeanette, 71, started drinking this about an hour before bed. She came in 3 weeks later and said, "Dr. Porter, I can't believe it. I still have some blurriness in the morning, but the burning, it's gone. It doesn't feel like I'm opening sandpaper anymore." She didn't change her glasses. She didn't buy expensive supplements. She just gave her eyes what they were missing, a chance to repair without fighting off inflammation first. Now, you don't just toss turmeric into a cup of water and call it a night. There's a way to prepare it that makes it far more effective, especially for the eyes. It has to do with pairing it with a small amount of healthy fat, which helps the curcumin get absorbed into your bloodstream. And no, this doesn't taste like spicy soup. It's mild, comforting, and something I've come to enjoy myself on cold evenings. I'll show you exactly how to make it step by step later in the video. But just know, if you're struggling with dryness, early cataract symptoms, or sluggish vision in the morning, this warm, golden drink might be the easiest first step you can take. Most people think of chamomile tea as something that just helps you sleep. And it's true, it does promote relaxation. But what many people don't know is that it also helps calm the overworked muscles and nerves behind your eyes and gives them the chance to truly recover overnight. Let me explain. Behind each of your eyes are tiny, tireless muscles. They help you focus, move your eyes from side to side, and keep everything aligned. Every time you read, scroll, watch television, or glance at your phone, these muscles are firing. Now think about how often we do that during the day, and imagine being over 60 when muscle recovery already slows down. By the end of the day, those muscles are tense, fatigued, and just like any other overused muscle, they need rest. But for many people, especially older adults, those muscles never fully let go. Stress, poor sleep, and low magnesium levels keep your nervous system stuck in alert mode, even at night. This is where this gentle drink comes in. It's made from a small daisy-like flower. It's caffeine-free, and it contains a powerful compound called apigenin. Apigenin is what scientists call a flavonoid, but more importantly, it's a natural relaxant for your nervous system. It binds to certain receptors in your brain that signal your body, hey, it's time to rest now, you can let go. But it doesn't knock you out. It works gradually, softly. It shifts you from tension to ease. And when that happens, those tiny ocular muscles, the ones you've been using all day without thinking, finally start to unwind. That's the real benefit for your eyes. Less tension means better moisture balance. Your eyelids close more completely, tears spread more evenly, and the muscles behind the eyes stop pulling on the optic nerve or retina. This might sound small, but over time, that overnight relaxation can relieve chronic strain, reduce early signs of dry eye, and even help improve focus in the morning. And that's not all. This flower also contains plant-based antioxidants that neutralize oxidative stress, the kind that comes from UV light, pollution, and yes, even blue light from screens. So while you're resting, it's helping your body repair the tiny bits of damage built up from the day. If you want to try this tea yourself, make sure it's pure, no additives, no sweeteners. Steep it for at least 8 to 10 minutes so the apigenin has time to fully release. And drink it about 30 to 60 minutes before bed, enough time for your system to respond. You may not feel something dramatic the first night, but give it a few days, and you just might notice that your eyes feel more rested, less strained, and ready for the day. There's one issue with aging eyes that most people never talk about, and that's poor circulation. You see, your eyes rely on an incredibly rich network of tiny blood vessels to function. These vessels carry oxygen, nutrients, and antioxidants directly to the retina and surrounding tissues. But after the age of 60, those vessels start to narrow. The walls stiffen. Blood doesn't flow as easily. And without enough circulation, the eyes struggle to repair themselves even during sleep. That's where saffron tea stands out. It comes from an ancient spice, one that's been used for centuries in traditional medicine, not just for its color or flavor, but for its powerful effect on microcirculation. Modern studies now confirm that this spice contains two key compounds, crocin and safranal. Both are known to support blood flow to the retina and improve the function of the photoreceptor cells in the eye. In fact, one study published in Evidence-Based Complementary and Alternative Medicine found that adults over 60 who consumed small daily doses of this spice showed measurable improvements in visual acuity after just 14 days. That's because crocin helps dilate the tiny blood vessels inside the eye. It reduces oxidative stress in the retina, which is often a root cause of age-related vision decline. And it enhances the delivery of oxygen where it's needed most during nighttime repair. Safranal, on the other hand, has been shown to protect the delicate structure of the photoreceptors, the cells that convert light into images. Together, these two compounds create a natural support system for eyes that are aging, but not yet beyond saving. Now, this spice isn't something you chew or swallow in chunks. It's best steeped into a tea. The flavor is soft, floral, almost earthy, and just a small pinch is enough. One of my patients, Frank, 72, had been avoiding night driving for years. "I feel like I'm guessing where the lines are," he told me. We added this tea to his evening routine. A few weeks later, he simply said, "I'm not afraid to drive at night anymore." That might sound simple, but to someone in their 70s, being able to drive at night again means freedom. And that's what good circulation does. It gives your eyes the oxygen they need to restore, not decline overnight. If you plan to try this tea, remember, more is not better. A few threads steeped in hot water for 10 to 15 minutes is enough. Drink it slowly. Let your body absorb it. Let it work quietly in the background. Your eyes don't need stimulation at night. They need support. They need flow. And this is one of the gentlest, most powerful ways to give them exactly that. Most people think of almond milk as a substitute for dairy. But when it comes to aging eyes, it's so much more than that. It contains 3 things your eyes absolutely depend on, especially during the overnight repair cycle: vitamin E, healthy fats, and an amino acid called tryptophan. Let's start with the vitamin E. As you get older, oxidative stress builds up inside the eye. It's like a slow rusting of the retina and lens accelerated by age, UV, light, and even elevated blood sugar. Vitamin E is a fat-soluble antioxidant. That means it doesn't just float through the bloodstream, it actually integrates into the fatty layers of your eye tissues, helping protect them from damage. And that protection doesn't stop when you go to sleep. In fact, your eyes do most of their repair work at night, when you're not blinking, reading, or focusing. Vitamin E helps neutralize free radicals during that crucial window, supporting healthier tissue regeneration. Next, the healthy fats. This drink is naturally rich in monounsaturated fats, gentle on digestion, but powerful for absorption. These fats are important because many of the vitamins your eyes need, including A, D, E, and K, require fat to actually be absorbed and used by your body. Without that fat, the nutrients might pass right through you, doing very little. But with it, they get delivered where they're needed into the delicate membranes of your eyes. Then there's tryptophan. You might know it as the sleepy chemical found in turkey. But tryptophan isn't just about making you tired. It helps your body produce melatonin, the hormone that signals it's time to sleep. Melatonin isn't just for the brain. It also plays a role in ocular health. Studies have shown that melatonin helps regulate pressure inside the eye and may protect against retinal degeneration over time. In other words, this drink doesn't just help you fall asleep, it helps create the ideal chemical environment for your eyes to repair themselves while you rest. I had one patient, Marie, 69, who had been struggling with both sleep and vision. Nothing severe, but just enough to affect her confidence. "I'm tired of squinting," she told me, "and I haven't had a good night's sleep in months." We added this one drink to her bedtime. No overhauls, just a small shift. 3 weeks later, she said, "I still wake up once or twice, but I fall back asleep faster. And in the morning, my eyes aren't as dry or strained." Now, of course, results vary, but it's worth paying attention to what your eyes need, especially when they're off duty. This drink is best enjoyed warm. Not hot, no sugar, just natural, unsweetened, and simple. A small glass, about half a cup, is enough. Too much can upset your stomach or keep you running to the bathroom. But just enough helps deliver vitamin E to your retinas, healthy fats to your cells, and tryptophan to your brain, all while you sleep. It's not magic. It's biology, gently supported. By now, you've learned how turmeric milk, chamomile tea, saffron tea, and almond milk can each support your eyes in different ways during sleep. But knowledge means little unless it turns into something you can actually do. So let me walk you through exactly how to use these drinks in a simple, realistic way. First, no, you don't need to drink all 4 in one night. Please don't. That's not how your body works. These aren't pills. They're natural supports. Gentle, subtle, and effective when used the right way. Choose just 1 drink per evening based on what your body seems to need. If you're waking up with burning, dry, or irritated eyes, that's often inflammation at play. That's when a warm cup of turmeric milk, made with a dash of black pepper and a bit of healthy fat like coconut oil, can help calm the internal fire and support retinal repair. If you're feeling visual tension, especially after long hours on a screen, or if you've had trouble falling asleep due to mental stress, reach for chamomile tea. The apigenin in chamomile helps your nervous system release tension not just in the mind, but in the eye muscles themselves. If you've noticed trouble with night vision, blurriness, haziness, halos around lights, then saffron tea may help improve blood flow to the retina. Steep just a few threads in hot water for 10 to 15 minutes. Don't overdo it. This tea is strong and works best in small amounts. And if you're not sleeping deeply, or you're waking up with tired eyes and foggy focus, try a small cup of warm almond milk. Its vitamin E, healthy fats, and tryptophan help fuel natural melatonin and support overnight eye moisture. Timing matters. Whatever drink you choose, have it about 60 to 90 minutes before bed, not 5 minutes before lights out. That extra time allows your body to absorb the nutrients, settle your system, and reduce those middle-of-the-night bathroom trips. Keep the temperature warm, not scalding. Warmth helps your body receive the message that it's time to wind down. And the quantity? Keep it small, just 4 to 6 ounces. Enough to be effective, not enough to feel heavy or disrupt sleep. This isn't a prescription. It's a ritual. A quiet moment at the end of your day that tells your body and your eyes, you've done enough. Now it's time to restore. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to follow a strict schedule. Just start. Pick 1 drink tonight. Prepare it slowly. Sip it with purpose, and let it do its work while you rest. Because when the right support meets the right timing, your eyes can finally do what they were meant to do during the night: repair, replenish, and prepare you for a clearer tomorrow. You've made it to the end of this video, and I want to say thank you. Thank you for taking the time to learn not just how to fall asleep faster, but how to support your eyes while you rest. Because here's the truth. After 60, your eyes don't just need glasses or drops. They need protection, nourishment, a chance to truly heal while you're sleeping. And sometimes, that support comes in the simplest form: a small cup of turmeric milk to ease inflammation, a warm mug of chamomile tea to relax those tired eye muscles, a delicate brew of saffron tea to restore healthy blood flow, or a glass of almond milk to deliver vitamin E and calming tryptophan deep into your eye tissues. Just one of those taken 30 to 60 minutes before bed can begin to turn things around. And no, this isn't about chasing perfection. It's about giving your eyes a little help when they're off the clock, letting them recover while you rest, so you can wake up with less strain, clearer vision, and more confidence in your step. If you found this video helpful, please like it. Share it with a friend or loved one who's also dealing with dry eyes or blurry vision. And leave a comment below if you've tried any of these drinks, or if there's one that works best for you. I read every single one. And if this is your first time visiting Senior Health Secrets, welcome. I'd be honored to have you subscribe and join our community. We talk a lot about aging gracefully and living with strength, clarity, and peace at any age. Until next time, I'm Dr. James Porter. Take care of your eyes tonight. They've worked hard for you all day. Now it's your turn to work gently for them. Good night.